is a meat sweats episode for sure. Really thick content. Some of it's gonna be heavy, mom spaghetti. That's your warning. Now let's dive in, Cinnies. SNL has been covering up pedophile behavior for years, and Jimmy Fallon is being accused of possibly helping facilitate it. The Daily Wire has revealed what their first movie with Gina Carano is going to be about, and I am ecstatic. We might have a new celebrity to add to the list of dirties, and I know we were just talking about the best celebrity documentaries, but it looks like we're getting a bone-chilling one about Selma Blair, and ever since I watched the trailer, I can't stop thinking about it. I'm AlexClark, and this is POPlitics. Maybe you've noticed that things look a little bit different here in POPlitics land. Well, that's because we're gearing up for something really big, so stay tuned for that. Just want to issue a little warning that this first story includes details of sexual assault. When I read that there's a lawsuit against comedian Horatio Sanz for allegedly assaulting an underage fan at an SNL party with Jimmy Fallon present, is it bad to say I wasn't even shocked? I feel numb at this point about it all. Sadly, nothing phases me. According to the lawsuit, the girl first met Horatio Sanz at age 15 when he was 31 years old in 2000 after he invited her to a taping of the sketch comedy show. The next year, he summoned her to several after-show parties where he allowed her to drink, touched her inappropriately, and told her to sit on his lap. The Page 6 article says, in September 2001, Sanz allegedly invited her to an SNL party where she drank beer with hard-partying former SNL actor Jimmy Fallon, Sanz, and other NBC bigs, according to the lawsuit, which doesn't name Fallon as a defendant. The plaintiff sat with Jimmy Fallon and others in a VIP area, ordered and consumed a Budweiser beer in the presence of NBC and SNL employees. This one's for you. During the drug-fueled 2002 party, where Sanz allegedly sexually assaulted the teen, he also fondled her in front of the other partygoers at the star-studded bash, according to the suit. His creepy actions included kissing her, groping her breasts, groping her buttocks, and digitally penetrating her genitals forcibly and without her consent. One stunned partygoer responded, "Are you effing serious?" but apparently did nothing to stop it.
That's not great. That's terrible.
For the rest of high school, the teen became depressed, regularly self-medicated with dissociative drugs, and was later hospitalized. Jimmy Fallon isn't listed as one of the defendants, but if you read the lawsuit, it says, in January 2000, defendant Sanz and co-cast member Jimmy Fallon emailed the plaintiff, then 15, from an NBC email account. So the question is, what did Jimmy Fallon, NBC, and SNL know, and for how long? And why didn't they do anything to stop it?
Your move, creep.
Okay. Remember how Gina Carano got fired from Disney for being conservative, and then she got picked up by the Daily Wire to make movies with them? Well, guess what? We now know what her first movie is going to be, an action thriller, and they're saying to think True Grit, Duel, and Breakdown. Dude, have you ever seen Duel by Steven Spielberg? My dad showed my little brother and I that movie when we were little, and it is excellent. This guy cuts this creepy semi off, and then he tries to murder him. My little brother was obsessed and watched it over and over again. Apparently, this thriller doesn't have a name yet, but is based on the novel White Knuckle by screenwriter and horror writer Eric Red, who also wrote The Hitcher and Near Dark. You have to watch that this weekend if you like a good scary movie without gore. The Daily Wire says this Gina Carano movie is a story about a long-haul truck driver who crosses the country murdering women. Carano will star as the one woman who managed to escape him. Traumatized but haunted by the thought of his future victims, she hires another trucker to help her track him down and end his killing spree. They're aiming for an early 2022 release with the first trailer coming out in February. So, do you think you'll watch this?
Oh, but of course, my diminutive leader.
Is Joe Keery, aka Steve from Stranger Things, one of the dirties? All these celebs are saying they don't shower or they don't use soap, and, well, Joe told GQ that he doesn't wash his hair or go to the barber for haircuts, and that haircuts just happen to him. What does that even mean?
Is there anything you can't do?
mean, Joe does have an incredible head of hair. He also said he barely touches it with his hands, only sometimes accidentally. I wash my hair every 3 days now that I have extensions in. Otherwise, I had to do it every day because my hair is so fine that any amount of oil makes it look disgusting. The extensions help hide it a little bit more. I have a friend who washes her hair, get this, once every 2 weeks, which I cannot even imagine. I just wonder what Joe means by never washing it. Like, once every few months or what? See, these are the follow-up questions that I wish interviewers would ask. Maybe one day I'll get my own show where I get to interview people and I get to ask the good questions.
Πού βρίσκομαι, πολλοί λόγοι υπάρχουν, όχι ένας. Ο Θανάσης δεν ξυπνά ούτε πρόκειται να ξυπνήσει. Οι Έλληνες κοιμούνται με τα παπούσια στο κρεβάτι.
Where my Taco Bell CUTEservatives at?
You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me.
Apparently Taco Bell wants to change their drive-thrus to look like this? It's awesome, but also kind of reminds me of a bank, does it not? Like, will your taco come to you in one of those little tubes?
This is Bubba, and this is a bean burrito from Taco Bell. Let's see if Bubba wants a bean burrito. Gonna get it? Gone. Good boy, Bubba.
I've been really bloated today.
I mean, Taco Bell already revolutionized diarrhea. I'm sure they could do the drive-thru.
This is me, running into the Taco Bell bathroom with my ass cheeks clenched. I was only 2 bites into my chalupa when the diarrhea hit me. Please send me your thoughts and prayers, as I am about to absolutely destroy their toilet.
It looks like they're starting to break ground on this in some areas. This one is going to come to Minnesota, wherever that is. I mean, Minnesota has to do something cool, I guess, since they let like half their state get burned down in George Floyd riots, right? Fun fact, I've never eaten at Taco Bell and I never will. Dog food.
This place got a new management! You're all fired! You're fired! You're fired!
All right, I normally only play a short clip of a movie trailer, but you have to watch this trailer for the new Selma Blair documentary about her MS diagnosis.
I always thought I was on a reality show, like I was in a documentary, but only God would see it and disapprove.
I'm so sorry, I can't talk right now. We're shooting the final days of my life.
There are certain people whose every minute of their life is photographed. Selma isn't that famous, but she's famous enough just to get the wrong kind of attention at the wrong time. You know, someone sees her walking with a limp. Are they gonna think she's drunk? Are they gonna think she's having problems?
That was the onset of MS, which is just a symptom of a really unhealthy immune system. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
Things were going backwards. The meds were just making me feel worse. I'm sick today. The options ran out. A stem cell transplant is the thing that's gonna help me, if anything will.
Selma's got grit like nobody.
Arthur, wanna play a quick game of dodgeball?
She wants to be able to be with her son.
That was really hard.
But there's so many dangers.
You know how you called me maudlin before? You ain't seen nothing yet.
This is my first round of chemo and it's fun. And watching I go like that, and like my hair comes out, and I'm like, I would like it to be as dramatic as I am.
I was told to make plans for dying, not because I have MS, because I'm fighting MS.
I love you, Mama.
I had a complication. Suddenly it was like the most horrible pain in my heart. And I couldn't say, I can't breathe because I couldn't breathe. So empty here.
I feel like in a Tom Hanks movie where he's stranded on an island. And I'm eating Wilson.
I've been given a second chance at life. I promised myself I wouldn't judge the process. And I'm judging the process. Everything beautiful that I've known, that I've encouraged other people, will it be true for me too? I'm trying to look dead for a dramatic ending.
Wow, I have chills from that. Christina Applegate was also just diagnosed with MS2 this week, and Selma Blair reached out to her to tell her she's here if she needs anything. absolutely gut-wrenching. By the way, if you have chronic illness yourself or have a loved one who does, there is a chronic illness CUTEservative subgroup that is on the pinned Google Doc at the top of the CUTEservatives group. Did you think that documentary looked good like I did? I have loved Selma Blair ever since Cruel Intentions.
Como, Miley? Como sao?
What was that?
I was thanking her. Vietnamese is really a beautiful language, don't you think?
I love that little koala shirt. Kylie Jenner posted a picture of Stormy swimming in their pool with a mermaid tail, and can I be honest? Even though I'm grown, I really want to try this out. Do any of your daughters have this? Please tag us in a video on your story if they do. I gotta see this in action.
We were only trying to drown her.
Get POPlitics to 100K. We gained over 1,000 followers last week thanks to you. Keep it going. Like, comment how often you're washing your hair, share, save, all the things. It's pop culture without the propaganda every single day. See you right here tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. I'm AlexClark, and this is POPlitics. Click below to watch yesterday's episode. Please subscribe, thumbs up, share this video, and ring the bell for notifications so you never miss the conservatee. And make sure you're following this show at POPlitics on Instagram for even more CUTEservative content.